Today we're going to talk about assignment 5. Notice that this is the beginning of our spreadsheet unit, and we will be needing to use Microsoft Excel for this assignment. I also want to draw your attention to the fact that there's an attachment. This is a template. We're going to be using templates quite a bit. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is download the template. So I'm going to click on this little download symbol right here to start that download. And then I'm going to need to save it someplace. I'm going to save it in the downloads folder. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Once I've downloaded it, I will need to open it. If you're in Chrome, there's a nice little shortcut by clicking here on what got downloaded. And this is our template. I'm going to go ahead and tile my windows again so I can work on my assignment and also be able to see the directions at the same time. So let's go ahead and give this about half of our screen, and then let's resize the directions window to give it about the other half. All right, so now that we are ready to work, now we can go through the directions and make sure that we are good to go. So it's giving us something that we need to do to our columns. Of course, if you need to review the lesson on how to format your cells, you can do that. But let's go ahead and select some of these columns, get it to the correct size. There's a couple ways to do this. You can do it manually the way that I'm doing, or there's also a way to right click on it and pick column width and type in the value you want. But let's assume that you've went through all of the directions, changed all the columns, not just the first bullet point, but all of them. Once you're totally finished, you're going to want to save this and turn it in. Notice, by the way, that it does not have the correct file name. You're going to want to change that, of course. So we're going to go to Save As. Now we could click Save, but it already has a name. So Save As is what we're going to want. Save As is when you want to give something a new name or save it in a new location. Again, we're going to use the class naming convention where you put the period. So let's say you're maybe in my 4th period class. Type your last name and the assignment number. Or obviously you're going to put in your last name and your period. That's the assignment number for the assignment we did. And again, notice which folder you're saving it into. And then when you're ready to turn it in, just like before, you're going to click choose a file to upload, or you're going to drag it onto the space. So that is assignment 4. That is how to download the template and then how to save it and turn that in.